All right, hello everybody. Hello. Welcome. How you doing? Happy Saturday, and welcome to the gameplay stream for the day from Darkside Phil. Today will be more Persona 3, and I know, groan. You can hear some people, oh, more Persona, blah, so boring, blah. I don't know why they sound like an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, but yeah, the game has been going on for quite some time. I've been playing it since March as a patron's choice playthrough. I have to finish it up. At this point, it's gone on long enough. I can't continue to have this going as an ongoing playthrough, which is why I'm playing it so much this particular week. 2 days ago, I played it for 3.5 hours. Today, I'll be playing it for 3.5 hours. Monday, it will also be my main gameplay stream. And then we'll see if I've beaten it. If I've beaten it on Monday, great. If not, then probably Wednesday will also be my gameplay stream, and I'm hoping to complete the game by the end of that stream, okay? The goal here is to wrap it up and not have a lingering playthrough, simply because there is a lot of new stuff coming. If you're not aware, August is going to be a crazy fun month. There is a lot of stuff on the docket for August, including the Batman Telltale game premiering, my Sonic 2006 playthrough, the premiere of No Man's Sky, which everyone's anticipating. Is this actually going to be good or not after all the build-up and hype and long-ass development? The new Deus Ex Humanity Divided? I think it's Humanity Divided, something like that. No, it's Mankind Divided, I think, now. King of Fighters 14... Attack on Titan, and there's actually 2 other indie games I'm interested in, plus I'm sure there might be episodic releases, such as the next Hitman episode. Maybe we'll see the final DLC character for Street Fighter V Urian. Who knows? It could be a crazy fun month. Certainly, August is guaranteed to be a busier month than July, and that's a good thing because July was so damn slow, right? But I need to finish up Persona 3, and that's why I'm committing so much time in the next week or so to do it, so I can finish it up, start fresh, right? Start out nice and fresh with a new month, and not have lingering stuff going on. There you have it. That's why I'm doing it, all right? Now, a few quick things about this, the coming week. First of all, I would like to say thank you to any of you who have checked out my new videos on KO Gaming as of late. If you're not aware, there's 2 new videos up on KO Gaming for the past couple of nights. It is my top 10 worst things about modern gaming countdown. Now, these are my personal picks. This is not certainly a consensus of anything. This is my personal opinion when it comes to modern gaming. Video games, that is. Things that annoy me. Things that I hate. Things that I wish would go away or change. And I've got 2 parts out already. The third and final part should be released Monday night, which is good because it'll give me an extra night, probably tomorrow night, to work on it. And I am having a lot of fun putting this series together. And people seem to really enjoy when I do this kind of thing because it stirs up a lot of discussion. I've seen a lot of intelligent discussion in the comments of these videos. People saying either way, I agree with Phil, I disagree with Phil, I think Phil's wrong here, here's why, I think Phil's right here, here's why, here's something that Phil maybe have left out of this countdown. I'm really enjoying it. I love it. That's the kind of stuff that I like to see when I do an edited video like that, to see people engaged, right? So, yeah, thank you if you've checked it out. If you haven't, I strongly recommend you check it out at youtube.com/KO Gaming 1. You can see the link right here on the pre-stream banner. And like I said, the conclusion on Monday. Keep in mind, as new games start to release, like Batman from Telltale and No Man's Sky and all that, I'll be reviewing these games on KO Gaming. So that's going to be fun. I cannot wait for the new stuff coming in August so I can really, kick up the production of videos for KO Gaming. All right. Today, I should say, the return of DSP Tries It. I have not had a DSP Tries It in several weeks as I was away on vacation. I never really got back to the swing of things. There will be a new one this week, and it will be going live today on the King of Hate Vlogs, which you can see the link to my vlogging channel, the King of Hate Vlogs, right here on the screen now. It's a good one. It's one that I was curious about, and you'll see. It's a brand new product, so a bunch of people asked me to do this one, so I did, and hopefully you enjoyed that episode over on my vlogging channel today. Now, What else is going on? Tomorrow, I'll be doing Overwatch again. And I know, again, here we go. Groan. Phil's doing Overwatch again. Oh, it's not a new release. I know. Look, there's no new releases. So I have to do stuff that I'm enjoying to fill the time, and I really like Overwatch. I really enjoyed playing it last weekend with the expansion content, the new character Anna, and also the rebalancing of Diva and Zenyatta. It was a ton of fun. And I want to play it again. In particular, I think Diva may end up being one of my favorite characters if I keep playing with her, because she is super buffed now compared to how she used to be. She is just so much better of a character and much more viable. So that's going to be fun tomorrow. I hope you'll join me on stream for that tomorrow. All right. And then Monday, like I said, more Persona 3 and the conclusion of my Countdown series. Tuesday is Batman premiering, which is going to be fun, I think. And I'm probably going to do a mini review of Batman for KO Gaming on Tuesday night. Wednesday, maybe the conclusion of Persona. We'll see. And then that means Thursday, and this, by the way, I'm setting this in stone. This is the first time I'm announcing this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm setting it in stone. My Sonic 2006 Marathon will be on Thursday, August 4th. Yes, it's the 4th. Thursday, August 4th. This coming Thursday. I am playing Sonic 2006 in a marathon setting, meaning I'll be playing it for around 6 to 7 hours. Non-stop stream. That's going to be a nightmare, I'm sure, with all the terrible things I've heard about the game, and even just the hour and a half that I played it and hated it. But I'm going to tough through it. The patrons have demanded it. In June, the patrons pledged and voted and said, we want to see Sonic 2006. So, by God, you're going to get Sonic 2006. You may regret it, but you're going to get it. I like, that's my new slogan. You may regret it, but you're going to get it. How do you like that? Yeah, so that's this Thursday. Now, if that turns out well, if people watch it and say, wow, this is a good playthrough because the game's so bad and Phil's struggling through it and raging, or maybe, who knows, maybe I will persevere and I will amazingly master this game and beat, a no-death run. I beat all the broken parts and I just fucking turbo through it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But if you like it, I will continue it as a full-on playthrough. I will dedicate myself those next few days to beat the game. Of course, I'll balance it with other stuff. Keep in mind, there's always the possibility that I could go back and do more Overwatch, or maybe do a little mini. I know that Doom just had a major multiplayer patch release that added in a couple new multiplayer modes, and I'm interested in checking them out, except that I just don't really have an opportunity right now, and I'm craving to play more Overwatch. So maybe I'll squeeze in Doom at the end of the week. We'll see. I'll balance it with other stuff until No Man's Sky releases that second week of August, and then I think we're going to be immersed in No Man's Sky, at least from all the reports the game is supposed to have, and tons of content, incredibly immersive. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. All right. So that's kind of the deal. That's what to expect the next, the next week heading into August. And I say thank you to those of you who are here for Persona 3. I know you are the hardcore, right? You either like everything that I do, so you're here regardless, or you just really like Persona 3 and you've stuck in there since March. So, thank you, whichever group you fall into, or maybe you're both. You are awesome. Thank you for being patient. I'm not really going to go too crazy with plugs today. You know all the deal. You know about my Loot Crate. Oh, I should say this. I don't think I said this on pre-stream yet. My Loot Crate discount code now works for all Loot Crates. So if you watch me do my Loot Crate unboxings on my vlogging channel, and you're like, man, I really wish that Phil would unbox a different kind of Loot Crate because I would like to maybe get a discount on that. It now works with everything. That Save Me 10 DSP code works with Loot Gaming, Loot Anime, regular Loot Crate, any Loot Crate. And there's a possibility in the next couple of months I will be unboxing different kinds of Loot Crates instead of just the standard one, because I talked to Loot Crate about it and they seem to be down with the idea. I think they realize that me just unboxing the standard Loot Crate every month has gotten a little stale, and me mixing it up and switching between Loot Crates for different months might be a good idea. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, the usual plugs, you know what the deal is. The bottom line is this, everyone. I'm going to be real with everyone. Let me put this up on the screen. There are less than 48 hours left for you to pledge to my Patreon for the month of July. Now, first of all, I want to say this. I'm very appreciative to those of you who are ongoing pledges, and I'm very appreciative to those who did pledge for the first time this month, because there were a few people who did. Thank you. You guys and gals are awesome. Your pledging to my Patreon allows me to do this full time, and understand that, okay? I'm sure a lot of people who are actually watching this stream are probably in that core audience, and I appreciate that. But right now, with less than 48 hours to go, and I actually looked at the actual pledge amount, all right? This morning, actually, I looked at the actual pledge amount on my Patreon. I'm below the goal for this month by around $240. I do not, realistically, expect to get $240 of pledges in less than 48 hours, especially with the fact that I just mentioned I'm not doing anything new in the next few days. I'm doing Persona and Overwatch. It's not going to bring in stream viewers, and there's not going to be opportunity for me to be promoting this to a more widespread audience, and therefore I don't think, realistically, being a realist, not a pessimist, that we're going to hit the goal this month. Does it suck? Yes. It's unfortunate. I've hit the goal every month since I started in February of 2015 with Patreon. But you know what? I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm certainly not going to let it be like, oh, well, we didn't do it, guys. You guys suck. That's ridiculous. I'm grateful for every view and every pledge and everything that I get. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for that. So just because we didn't hit a goal this month, or we're not going to hit a goal this month, isn't a huge negative, all right? I said all last month that I knew that July was going to be a crazy bad month. That July, there's not going to be a lot of people around to watch stuff because there's no new stuff. Literally zero new games anyone cared about in July. And my business fluctuates based on new releases. So it is what it is. I'm debating, honestly, should I roll over July's goal to August? Because in August, with all the new releases, we'll have a big influx of new viewers, and probably a new influx of new pledgees. And should that be the goal? Should we do another chance for Patron's Choice in August, so that way it's not a waste? You know what I mean? Like, I feel for people who pledged this month, and you know, if we don't hit the goal in the next 48 hours, and they're like, well, now there's not going to be a Patron's Choice playthrough, I don't want them to feel like, oh no, I wasted my pledge. First of all, no, I appreciate your pledge. All right, seriously, like, thank you, because that's why I'm here. That's why I can have a month like July where things weren't super, high view numbers or whatever, because I know that I'm going to bounce back because of the positivity, because of people like you, and because you pledged in July, I can pay my bills. That's the bottom line, you know? So don't feel like you threw away, you threw away your pledge. A lot of people feel like that. If we don't get the goal, that means I threw away my pledge. No, you didn't. I'm still here. And, in August, if we continue on with the same goal, the Patron's Choice goal, and we hit it in August, then it was like, well, no harm, no foul, right? So we'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going to happen. But I'll think about it over the next couple of days, and I'll let you know if I'm going to retain the same goal. But FYI, less than 48 hours left. If you want to make it happen, maybe, who knows? Maybe there's a few people watching this pre-stream or watching this on demand on YouTube, right? And I've been holding back because I wanted to do that big pledge level, $50 and get a private Q&A video from Phil, and I've been holding back, but now it seems like Phil really needs it if he's going to hit the goal, so now I'll pledge. I've actually had a few times where that's happened, where people last minute during the month pledged a big amount. Now, I'm certainly not asking for that, but I'm just saying, I don't want to write us off completely and be totally negative and be like, no, there's no way we can hit the goal, it's impossible. No, I'm not going to be like that. I firsthand have seen the positive nature of people, how people can make stuff happen last minute. But at the same time, I'm a realist. And do I think that I'm going to get like $240, $50 of pledges in less than 48 hours? No, I do not. Especially because quite honestly, there's not much going on, right? I've already admitted this, not much going on. So, last chance to pledge. You have to pledge by the end of tomorrow. This date is wrong. It's not July 30th, which is today. It's the 31st. I didn't realize there were 31 days in July when I made this. If you pledge by the end of tomorrow night, midnight, Pacific time, you will get in on... you will actually get in on the pledges for the month. All right, and all the perks and that goal and all that. If not, if you pledge after that, thank you, but it's going to apply to August. Sadly, I can't control that. Okay? All right. So, the only final plug that I'll say, and then we'll get started here, is obviously my girlfriend's business, The Black Current. She's currently running a sale. She has a code going. If you spend $20 or more on her shop by the end of July, so again, by midnight Pacific time tomorrow, you will save 20% on any order of $10 or more. The code is SummerSale20. SummerSale20. All right? Excuse me. SummerSale20. What does she sell? She sells seashells down by the seashore. No, she doesn't. She sells handmade glycerin soaps and wax tart melts. And they're very popular. People who buy them really love them. I do want to say thank you. If I don't know particularly if this advertisement that I do on my pre-stream actually amounts to anything. I really don't. But there were 2 people who actually placed large orders in the past day. And I want to say thank you if you're watching right now. That's awesome because they came in and oh my God, Leanna was so happy. She was like, this is one of the biggest orders I've ever had. This many at once? Wow. So thank you to you. You know who you are. If you were one of the 2 people who placed those relatively large orders in the past day, that's pretty cool. But save yourself some money, right? Use the code SummerSale20. Save yourself some money, SummerSale20. I'm rhyming all kinds of crap today. All right, Etsy.com/shop/The Black Current. Everyone who bought it loves it. It's that bottom line. Everyone who's bought it has liked it. They've rated it positively. You can see it right there on the website, all right? Check it out. All right, that's it. I told you I didn't want to do a long-ass advertisement-fueled pre-stream. So, I thank you very much. And now it is time. It is time to begin, ladies and gentlemen. Persona 3 Endgame. We're actually heading back into the Tartarus. All right, back into the Tartarus to complete the Tartarus grind. Which we're currently in the Tartarus grind right now to get to the next, I think there's 2 or 3 more mini bosses left. And then we get to the final checkpoint before we go into the final S-Links and story and all of that, which will probably take us into the end of today's stream. So, all right? Is everyone ready? Are you ready? All right. All right, everyone. Thank you. And let us begin.